Yo, what up, boys and girls? I am bringing you episode 3 of the Skyrim Noob, which is of course me. And I am doing it in this voice because I don't know. But all I can say is I really don't know how I managed to get this far on episodes of Skyrim. Now, yes, my voice has just changed, but I really don't get how I managed to make an episode 3 of this, because it does really get to annoy me. But I'm actually starting to like the game now, apart from the fact that you have to walk 15 minutes to get anywhere. It's sort of like walking in an open forest in real life and realising shit, you need to go have a shit and there's no toilet, and then you think, fuck it, I'm just going to pull my pants down in the middle of the woods and have a dump and wipe my ass with leaves. Hopefully they're not poisonous, because my ass will swell up like a baseball. Baseball? Basketball, yes, it's bigger. But yeah, and the game is kind of like that. It's a really it isn't really a metaphor, but in fact no, it is a metaphor, just a really bad one. But anyway, I had so many problems on Skyrim, it was unbelievable. First of all, number one glitch, every time I went through the door it told me to go back through the same door, and it kept doing that, and it wouldn't let me do any quests. I keep calling them missions, but they're quests. And I actually posted up a comment saying, like, I have a problem, blah blah blah. I think I called it the Skyrim problem, and people are actually very helpful. They went, just restart the mission, blah blah blah. I done it 4 times. The 4th time was lucky, so technically I've done it 3 times and went all the way through the mission for the 4th time, and this is the 4th time, so you can understand how annoyed I am, because I've made like 4 different commentaries on things that didn't work. So this has actually worked because I made sure it did, and obviously I'm doing a commentary over the top of my gameplay, which is I'm doing this kid right now. He ain't got no muscles, he's bones. Me, I've got muscles, I'm an elf. Absolute, he got shanked by an elf, how does he feel? Anyway, moving on to the game. I'm starting to like the game, but the fact is I personally think out of 100% in this game, 20% is missions and 80% is walking. Because I actually, in this commentary, I got lost. I managed to find the place I was going to, and after I found the place, it took me 15 minutes. I actually timed myself on my phone, because I'm that sad. It took me 15 minutes to actually get inside the castle. Because one, you couldn't jump over the walls. Oh no. This game would be so much better if you had a fucking jetpack. If I had a jetpack, I would fly over mountains instead of walking around them. I would fly over the walls of the castles instead of walking around them. Basically, I would fly over stuff instead of walking around them, because it just, it takes so long. It's like, yes, I've got to my destination, and basically finding a huge rock face and thinking, I need to walk all the way around this now just to get to the little thing behind it. And it's basically like a GPS saying, okay, you're in London. Now what you have to do is you've got to go all the way around London in a big massive circle just to get to like 100 meters in the other direction, because there's no roads leading to that place, and it's blocked by a big massive wall. And in real life, if that were to happen, I'd probably break the wall down. In fact, no, that was like the Berlin Wall, wasn't it, in Germany? I think they done. I'm not too good on history, but anyway, moving on, because I've probably embarrassed myself. I rewind this forward, but what I do is I cut straight over this bit to the point where I don't embarrass myself searching for the entrance of the castle. And of course, I found it, and I found the stairs, which is right here. Absolutely amazing. It was like the holy grail of gloriness, because I finally found it, and I was like, yes. But anyway, another problem with the glitches is the audio problems. You hear it later on, and it goes all fuzzy when you talk to someone, sometimes. Like right now, it went really fuzzy, and you have to move to the left or to the right to hear them. And I missed some really important bits of information, and I was like, oh no, what did he say? But Yeah, it's all good though. I love the game now. Kind of. In fact, I do. In fact, a lot of people are going to be happy now I said that. So, I love the game. I would... If there was a virtual disc, I would... No, in fact, no, I wouldn't. It's all good. I wouldn't go that far on Skyrim. But, it's definitely a better game than I thought it was. So, hopefully, in later episodes, I can talk more about the game, because I know a lot more about the game. But at the moment, I generally don't know anything. I just know I'm going to go through a big door that apparently won't open for me right now. Which, as you can see, it won't open. And then it just said open. See, I have big problems like that sometimes in Skyrim. It is so annoying. But at least it don't tell me to go back through the same door. At least it's working now. So it's all good. I think I've actually realised talking for an obscene amount of time actually takes so much skill so your mind does not go blank, I'm pretty sure. Because anyone, I've actually realised is anyone can make a montage, but commentators really don't get so much credit. I mean, I'm commentating over Skyrim now, a game that I know nothing about. It's episode 3, so basically I've spoke for around about roughly 30 minutes straight on this game. And as you can see, the audio keeps going funny, like it just went funny there. And I missed everything they just said. And all I heard was something like, take the book. Like, send me a copy when he deciphered it. And he put the book down, so I was like, okay, I'll read it. And I go to read it, and the fucking man goes, you just stole the book, give me money. Look, they just called me a thieving elf. And it's like, didn't he tell me to take the book? Look, and I was like, for fuck's sake, now I've committed crimes. That is the worst thingy-majig of entrapment I've ever seen, and it's on a game. But I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to pay 2 coins, and I don't want to fuck up the whole mission, have to kill everyone. But I would, if I had to, I'd fucking crack the people. I was like, ah! Come at them like a fucking Skyrim ninja. Actually do them, but I have to go back and obviously talk to them, and you know, everything else is going to be in obviously episode 4 to see what I'm going to do. But personally, like I was saying, I got carried away. But talking, commentating is actually such a skill. And I really don't know how I managed to personally get the skill. I think it's just purely because I'm quite a confident person in general. I never used to be. I used to be the most unquiet person. I used to be the most quiet person of all time. I never used to talk. I'm on about when I was like 14, 15. And I generally never spoke. I was like the really shy person. And right now, I can talk for Britain, and it's just something I managed to pick up. There's so much skill involved in it. I mean, I know some of my mates who have tried commentating, and they literally went past 30 seconds or a minute, and they even had planned out what they were going to say, and it lasted all but a minute, and they was like, shit, I can't say anything else. Now when I go to commentate, I don't write out anything at all. I simply hit the record button, things come to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll talk about that, I'll talk about that. But this is to any people watching this who want to become a commentator, or think they have nothing to say. Just generally don't write notes, just keep in mind what to say and things that just come to you. Anyway, this has been episode 3. Stay tuned for episode 4. Peace. Click the little button to see it.